Good morning, everybody. We're going to start a brand new project that combines making nouns plural with counting. Yeah. So if you look at the very first thing on the slide, that would be the fact that you're going to be choosing 10 words from the list below. You're going to need 5 guy nouns and you're going to need 5 girl nouns. So there's a good list you can choose from, but you don't have to stick with just those. If you really want to look up the word alligator, you can do on SpanishDict.com, and there, once you find the word alligator, make sure you find either the boy version or the girl version for what you need. Okay. Then, once you have your 5 words that you're going to use, you're going to come up with 5 different slides. So I chose the word country, el país. So pop in the word el país. In your box slide, it's going to have la palabra, and that's just the word for word. So here's my first word that's a male. So palabra número uno, el país. So I'm going to copy and paste your main question phrase, which is ¿Cuántos países hay? See, right there it is. Okay, how many countries are there? So you're always going to use ¿Cuántos blank hay? And then you're just going to pop in the vocab word that you put over here. And then you're going to go ahead and find a respective picture, such as I did. I found all the different flags of the various Hispanic countries, and I put them in the box. So now if you count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, y 10, 11, hay 11 países. You're going to put that there are 11 total countries. Okay? Notice over here it was el país. I did not put that over here and make it plural because that would be kind of funny. That would be ¿Cuántos los países hay? How many the countries are there? Nope. The reason why we put el país and maybe la chica is to let you know that país is a guy. Right? And then if it was la chica, it's a girl. So ¿Cuántos países hay? Right. Here's another word I chose. What if I want to say how many monkeys there are? And again, here's your phrase. ¿Cuántos? Take your word mono and you make it plural by adding an S, right? And ¿Cuántos monos hay? How many total monkeys are there? Well, if I look, there's 6 in each picture, and I just did it, or 5 in each picture, and I did it 6 times over, so hay 30 monos. There are 30 monkeys, right? Simple and sweet. So here's all the words again that you can choose from. Pick 5. Okay, so I'm going to put el pasillo. Right, I copy it. So I'll probably do Control C. Right. Then just go to the next slide. You copy in el pasillo. There you go. So now, if you make it easy on yourself, just go ahead and copy this. And pop it in here. ¿Cuántos? But you don't want to say how many monkeys are there. You want to say how many hallways are there. So just change the word. Oops. Pasillos. And then the answer should be there are. But before I determine how many hallways there are, I gotta go find a good picture. Let me find one. There's only one hallway, but that's not a bad one. Actually, this one's a little nicer. You can see the rug. Looking to make sure I don't see any copyright claims on it. All right. I'm gonna go back to my slide. Now I put in my hallway. It's a little big, and I can't just say one hallway because I'm supposed to do at least 11 or more. So there's one hallway, and now I'm just going to copy it a couple more times over. I think that should give me enough. If I just separate them a little bit. By the time I get done, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So hay 12 pasillos. We disagreed. There are 12 hallways. And that's all you really need to do for your project. You do the same thing down here, except now instead of cuantos and the noun I, you gotta say cuantas because they're female nouns. So how many giraffes are there? There's 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Por cuatro son 16 jirafas. How many total words are there? Well, I counted them all, and there's 18. Okay. So now I'm ready to make my first slide as a student. So say I wanted to choose the word for light. There we go. Pop it in here. Alright, so now I gotta go back and make sure I choose the right sentence. I don't want to put cuantos in like I did before, because that's only for counting boy nouns. We're counting girl nouns, so cuantas. And if I remember my ways to make things plural, I can't just put an ES on the end. Alright, I gotta change my Z to a C. So here's how many lights are there. I. Alright. Oh, don't want hallway lights, I just want lights. So if I can find lots of bright lights. Ooh, that's probably way too many to count. But this one's pretty good. Okay. Now I'm pretty much just going to clean things up just like I did in the last one. Ooh, way too big. Okay. I got that. Right. Just going to copy and paste it in there. And just for good measure, let's just put 2 more in there. There we go. Alright, so we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 por 6. 36. Hopefully I did my math right. And there are 36 lights. Alright, that is the short and sweet version of how to do this project. Okay, so make sure you get the pictures in there. You've counted them all. Use cuantas blank I for the pink ones, and use cuantos blank I for the male nouns. Then the project will be over before you know it.